Hello everybody, another week, another dollar. Today is Sunday, and these are the top 5 things to know this week in financial markets. Kicking things off with number 1, updates regarding the coronavirus outbreak will likely continue to be the dominant driver of sentiment in financial markets in the coming week. China reported 142 new deaths on Sunday, which was down 1 from 143 deaths the previous day. Latest figures showed 1,665 deaths so far claimed as a result of the coronavirus, with the majority being contained to the central province of Hubei in China, where the outbreak has suspected to originated from. We did see, however, a slight drop in the number of new cases on Sunday out of China, which might bode well for optimism in financial markets. We saw 2,009 new cases as of Sunday, which was down from 2,641 the previous day. Overall, 68,500 in total have been infected in China. Outside of the mainland, there have been 500 cases in about 24 countries. However, only 4 deaths have been reported. So as always, keep your eyes open regarding any updates and headlines regarding the coronavirus outbreak, which will likely to continue to sway investor sentiment this week. On to number 2. It's a holiday shortened week on Wall Street. Markets are closed on Monday due to President's Day. So when investors get back to work on Tuesday, we'll have some results from Walmart to look over. America's largest retailer reports its all-important earnings for the holiday shopping season on Tuesday. Obviously, we're expecting another solid quarter of comparable sales growth and revenue growth. However, most of the focus, at least for me and for financial markets in general, will be focus on any comments regarding the impact of the coronavirus on Walmart's operations and supply chains. As usual, beyond the top and bottom line numbers, what could move the stock most would be comparable sales and Walmart's online sales presence. Just see how it's coping with competition against Amazon and the likes of Target, for example. On to number 3. Fed minutes will also be in focus this week. We get the minutes from the Federal Reserve's late January meeting on Wednesday. The Fed kept interest rates steady following its meeting and pretty much signaled that rates will likely remain unchanged for the time being. However, if you take a look at Investing.com's Fed rate monitor tool, you will see that markets are starting to price in at least one Fed rate cut this year. So it'll be interesting to see how the central bank manages those expectations. On to number 4, staying on the Fed front, there are also a parade of Fed speakers this week. Most of the focus will be on Fed Vice Chairman Richard Clarida. Fed Governor Lael Brainerd will also be in focus, as will be comments from Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan. We did see the Fed Chair Jerome Powell last week in his congressional testimony signal that he is watching the coronavirus and its impact could pose a downside risk to the U.S. economy. So we'll be interesting to see whether policymakers echo that sentiment. And obviously, if we get any hints regarding the central bank's plans regarding its balance sheet and its ongoing operations of the repo market, that will also be in focus. And finally, number 5 on the economic calendar, manufacturing data will be the highlight of the week. We get the preliminary market manufacturing PMI on Friday for the U.S. That comes out ahead of the opening bell. It could provide the first glimpse of the initial impact of the coronavirus on the global economy. Also due Friday are PMIs out of the Eurozone and Asia. So overall, a lot on the plate this week. As always, check out Investing.com for any updates regarding the data and the earnings. That's it for me. May the trading guys be with you. Have a good week, everybody.